I'm bored. You could do a 24-hour reading challenge.
I know, I'll do a 24-hour reading challenge.
But that was my idea.
I don't think so.
Let's choose the books.
I actually asked you to choose what books I'm going to read for this challenge. And most of you really wanted me to read Twisted Games and Better Than the Movies. The next books that were the most voted ones were Unravel Me and A Court of Frost and Starlight. 2 more books. Now, am I overly ambitious? Yeah, most definitely. Now, even though I asked you to choose 4 books, I'm still gonna pick up Corrupt, Phantasma, Summer in the City, and Love on the Brain. If I can finish reading all these 4 books in 24 hours, and I still have some time left, then we're gonna pick one from here. This is my first 24-hour reading challenge, and I haven't slept well at all last night. I am no quitter, so I will be reading for 24 hours straight.
I don't really feel like reading Twisted Games or A Court of Frost and Starlight right now. It's either Unravel Me or Better Than the Movies. You know what? Let's go for Better Than the Movies. I need some fluffy romance, and I am curious, why is everybody yapping about this book? I'm gonna start reading. I am expecting to giggle and kick my feet in the air, and if I don't, I'm gonna be very mad. I am curious to see how much can I read in 1 hour. So let's start. First off, I usually am not really into high school romance, but when we have fake dating trope, I am really excited. I like Wes a lot. I don't really care for the other guy. I read 98 pages, so this is how much I read in 1 hour. Also, I didn't tell you that this challenge started at 10:40 a.m. in the morning. So I suppose I'm going to end it tomorrow at probably 1 p.m. since it's going to take some time to like film and whatnot.
Okay, I'm giggling. I've been reading for 2 hours now, and I'm almost halfway through, and I'm gonna tell you, this is giggly. This is so damn sweet. It's not as giggly as The Love Hypothesis. I'm gonna say that. But it is such a sweet story, and I love how you can clearly tell that she has feelings, or she's starting to have feelings for Wes, but she doesn't want to admit it. I am starting to get sleepy and hungry. I did eat a cheese sandwich in the morning, but it just doesn't do it. It just doesn't do it, and I need to fix myself something to eat. So we're gonna have a second breakfast. And then in about 45 minutes to an hour, we're gonna go get coffee, because girl, I need something to keep my eyes open. Can't wait for that first kiss!
I literally forgot about my sandwiches and the cheese drooped all over. Let me show you. But I'm not complaining one bit.
If she doesn't end up with Wes, I'm gonna jump out that window, because that's not an option. Also, why is Michael here? Like, why do we care about him? Can't he go back to where he was before?
She kissed him! This is so wholesome and so sweet.
Excuse me, but no one should talk like that to someone else. Honestly, I do not like Elizabeth right now. She was a nice gal, but right now, she is a bitch. She is the worst bitch ever. She said, he's like a gourmet restaurant and you're a super fun sports bar. He's a limo and you're a Jeep Wrangler, whatever. He's an Oscar-winning film and you're a car racing movie. First off, being a limo and gourmet restaurant sounds literally like shit. I wouldn't like that. A Jeep Wrangler, much cooler. And a car racing movie, I love those. Now, why exactly is Elizabeth being such a bitch? 3 hours and 17 minutes later, and I finished the entire book. Now, it was very sweet. I love fake dating, and Wes was just such a nice guy. I do prefer college romance, or romantasy for that matter, but this high school romance was quite nice. I would give it a 3.7 star rating, even 4. There is a slight thing missing for me, but I don't think that it could be better. It's just that I prefer other types of storylines or tropes. We are going to go get coffee because it is a necessity. And then I'm gonna pack my stuff here and we are going to go at my place. We have almost 21 hours left of this challenge, and up until now, I feel like this is such a cool thing to do. Like, I'm reading so much, and I'm having fun. I'm rotting in bed, which is my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna admit my 30-minute break turned into a 1 hour and a bit break, and that's because I couldn't stand myself. I had to take a shower and wash my hair because, you know, this day is all about being a cute girly and reading for 24 hours. Imagine being stinky while doing that. Not good. Not good. So I had to take a shower. I'm all clean and I'm ready to resume my 24-hour reading challenge. My boyfriend was a sweetheart and he went and got both of us coffee. We are getting into Unravel Me. I cannot show my face on the internet for the whole entire video with this hair, so we gotta braid it, we gotta do something about it. I'm using this Vela hair oil. It smells really nice. I like how kissing scenes are described in the Shatter Me series. They're just so vivid, and the description is just beautiful. I like Kenji much more than I do Adam. Much more. At least he has a personality. I am sleepy. I want to sleep. I've been reading for an hour now. I'm at page 83. I want things to happen. I want her to get out of this place. Obviously, I want Aaron to make an appearance as soon as possible. For now, I'm kind of annoyed with everything that's going on. I don't really like Adam. I don't like Castle. I like Kenji. But something has to happen. This is a bit cuter, isn't it? I'm looking for very comfortable things to wear on camera because I need to film all day long. But at the same time, I want to be cute. I'm pretty sure you know that I am fabulous as I am. Yeah, just naturally. This will be my reading place for a while. Adam is kinda sweet. He doesn't have much of a personality, but still, he tries to protect her and he loves her. Yeah, I prefer Aaron. Unfortunately, we have a teeny tiny problem. I forgot to resume the timer for the last hour of reading. It was bound to happen sooner or later, and it happened rather sooner. We will just imagine that instead of 19 hours and 30 minutes left, we actually have 18 hours and 30 minutes left. Since I'm reading it in one sitting, it doesn't seem so slow, but I think that this would be slightly slow for someone reading it normally. Nothing really truly happened, and I think I'm a third into the book. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I do like the book, but it is kind of slow. I gotta move around a little bit. I really like Kenji, and I need to follow his advice. Like, I throw myself a pity party now and again, now and daily, and I shouldn't do that. As Kenji would say, I have a mental constipation. I'm tired and I can't focus. I think it's time for another little tiny dance while reading. Another outfit change? Whatever, I am halfway through the book. 17 hours and 40 minutes left. Finally, something is happening. Like, I really like the book, the storyline and what's going on, but it is slow. I feel my bones ignite. Werner is here. Finally! I've been waiting to read this. Everyone goes ballistic on the internet about this. I've read for 6 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, this is getting interesting. Very much so. Father and son pointing guns at each other or whatever. Pointing guns over Juliet. I love it. No, excuse me. Whose father is he? Whose brother with whom? I'm confused. What's going on? Plot twist. Why wasn't she allowed to kill him? First. Second, what's going on? Wow, I like it. I'm back and I've been reading for probably 40 minutes now. I have this much left of the book. It is a bit more interesting. Obviously, Werner is in the picture now and things are happening, though I'm gonna say I feel like the book could have been shorter, especially the beginning. It was kind of stretched out. The timer shows that I have 18 hours left, which in reality means I have 17 hours left because, you know, I forgot to resume that hour. That means I've been reading for... Damn, math is really an issue for me. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Have I been reading for 7 hours? She doesn't hate him anymore, and he calls her love, and I feel like you might as well love him. Why not? Who doesn't like a yearning man? He is reading and memorizing her journal. Well, yeah, it's an invasion of privacy, but still, he is memorizing what she wrote. I read for only 7 hours and a half from the whole challenge. I'm embarrassed because usually I can stay awake for 12 hours as a normal person should, but apparently I'm not capable of doing that today. I'm really sluggish, my eyes are droopy, I am kind of dizzy in a weird way. Since we're listening to the audiobook and reading at the same time, and I plan on reading quite a few books in this challenge, I feel like we have a little bit of a wiggle space here. I feel like you won't get mad at me if I go out to get a breath of fresh air with only my headphones. My sanity should be important here. And I know you care for me, so we're gonna allow that. It's around 8 p.m. I don't really know how that happened. Still light outside, but it's going to get dark soon. I am really almost done with it. This is going to be a tiny spoiler. If you read the first book, then it's fine. So we all know that he can touch her, right? Now, not only can he touch her, but it's getting much more interesting, and I'm gonna go get some food.
Yes, I'm in my pajamas outside. They are kissing. I can't believe it. He said, I want to be the friend you fall hopelessly in love with. The one you take into your arms and into your bed and into the private world you keep trapped in your head. I want to be that kind of friend, the one who will memorize the things you say, as well as the shape of your lips when you say them. I want to know every curve, every freckle, every shiver of your body. I want to be your best friend in the entire world. I absolutely love him. He is a poet.
I'm back with my dinner. I have fried chicken and french fries and some crisps. Got a Red Bull because I don't know how I'm going to go through this night. I kept on rewinding because I was so tired and I couldn't understand what happened. I have about half an hour left of the book. I don't know how people do this. This is way more difficult than I thought. There's nothing better than pickles on this planet. I finally finished Unravel Me. I got so tired during this book. I went so slow. I don't know what happened. I've been reading for 9 hours and 20 minutes, I think. 2 books in that time. I don't know if that's good. I really don't know. Which means that Unravel Me took me about 6 hours and a bit. I was interested. I liked it. I feel like it was a bit underwhelming. I expected the second book to be mind-blowing and really make me feel things, as has happened with ACOTAR series. But at the same time, it's a very enjoyable book. But nonetheless, I do like the story and I'm interested to know more. 3.7 stars. Now, how am I feeling? A little bit better. The walk really helped. The dinner helped. And now I have a Red Bull to help me even more. Can you believe that the last time I drank an energy drink was more than 4 years ago? It is good. Not as good as I remember. 15 more hours? I don't know how that's going to go. Let's choose the next book. I'm gonna choose Twisted Games. I am curious about Reese Larson. Also, it's 11 p.m. We have to read for 15 more hours. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda like Reese Larson more than Alex Volkov. He has a certain charm. I haven't read a bodyguard romance before, but I think I might like this one. Also, I've been reading for 40 minutes and I read 55 pages. Hi there, girlies. This is my little chubby boy. Say hi. It's currently 1 a.m. I am sleepy. I really want to go to sleep, but I read this much of the book. We have 13 hours to go. You're watching YouTube videos, right? And you're going like, Oh, 24 hours? I could do that. No, you can't. I mean, it's hard. You shouldn't. I like the book. I like it better than Twisted Love. I'm probably going to do my skincare and put a sheet mask on. Why shouldn't we pamper ourselves today? This is easy to go through. This is not comfortable at all. I'm sleepy. I'm not backing down. It's happening! Finally, they're kissing! Reese Larson, you naughty boy, and Bridget? Oh my god, you are even naughtier! I cannot exude excitement right now because I am so sleepy and I do not have the energy to giggle and kick my feet in the air, but I am excited because they are going to do the nasty right now, so. This is descriptive, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I did expect it. No comment, okay? You gotta read the book if you wanna get the spice. I got off the bed because I feel like I've read backwards. What happened? I don't know. Someone tell me what happened because the last hour, I think it's time for a little dance. Then I'm gonna braid my hair because this is unacceptable. I like it, but I am starting to get a bit bored. I feel like there are two options here. She can change the law and make royals be able to marry non-royal people, or Reese Larson is actually a royal. Those are my two options. We'll see which one of those it is. Now, I did braid my hair. I feel like I am going to be cold after I do this. It is cold. We're gonna have to talk like that for the next hours because my boyfriend went to sleep and I just woke him up and I feel bad about that, so I need to keep it low. That's disgusting. As you can tell, it's not night anymore. It is 5 a.m. Well, let's go back to reading. There is a freaking fly in here and it's bothering me really bad. I hate insects and... Oh, okay. Keep your underwear, gloves, and heels on and crawl to me. We need to be silent. Reese Larson is quite dominant, I can say. I do like it. Well, it is what you expect it to be. Now, I need a book with more depth to it, and I feel like after finishing this 24-hour reading challenge, I will... Annoying fly. I will switch to something, I don't know, maybe the Nightingale or something like that. This doesn't mean that I do not like the book. It's just that I feel like I need something else right now. That being said, I still do enjoy it. I've got 8 hours and 52 minutes to go. I don't like what's going on. Why all this mess? I mean, I understand why. But like, why? I don't like it. Why can't she? Well, she will have her happily ever after, but it's kind of annoying until you get there. Again, I think I'm biased by the fact that I am truly in search of something like more intricate, because you kind of expect everything that's happening, and I'm trying to not let myself be swayed by that thing and like focus on me enjoying it. Oh my god, what's that? Sorry, I got distracted. What was I saying? It's half fun, half not so fun, because I really like the fact that I'm reading and I took time just to read, and now I have more books to discuss with you. But on the flip side, staying up for 24 hours is kinda shitty. I told you I knew what was going to happen in the book. And I did. I was precise. I think I almost fell asleep twice now. Ew. Ew, that's disgusting. I killed it! But it's disgusting because now there are fly guts on my book. And I know that's not very book girly of me. I'm tired and I didn't want to see that fly anymore, okay? Good as new. I finished Twisted Games. Did I expect most of the things that happened? Yeah, I did. Did I enjoy the book? Yeah, I did. Especially the first half. The first half was more interesting to me. The spice is very similar to Twisted Love, obviously. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not my favorite. I like it spicy, but not by using certain words. I like it to be descriptive, but I like it to be descriptive of the feelings, the energy, and the passion. And when it comes to what actually happens during a spicy scene, like, yeah, I do want some details, but I want like the very, very, very details. I want those to be only in my head. Like, I do like quite a bit of spice sometimes. Lately, I haven't been in the mood for spice in books. It's very hard to rate books when there are different genres. It's like not fair towards any of the books. Like, yes, I like this more than Twisted Love. This is our last book from our mandatory reads of this challenge. You wanted me to read Unravel Me, Twisted Games, Better Than the Movies, and A Court of Frost and Starlight. Oh my god, we have 7 hours left. I might be eating some noodles. Not because I'm hungry, I'm gonna admit I'm not really hungry. I'm just tired and I feel like treating myself right now because that might help me get through the last hours. Okay, so I've read only this much of the book and I am starting to like enjoy it a lot because I feel like I'm going to miss Feyre and Rhysand so much. And I don't know, I like the ACOTAR series so much. I don't know what it is about it. I like how it's written, I like the story, I like the world, I like how they ended up together, everything. I like everything. A tremendous mistake has been made. By me. I don't know how and when, but the timer restarted. The good part is that I remember I had 5 hours left. The bad part is that I can't really prove it to you. You know, I started the challenge at 10:40 and I took 2 breaks, I think. Yeah, that's proof enough. I should finish this at 1 p.m. I am this close to falling asleep. I am this close to falling asleep, but I won't do it for you. Now, I keep forgetting that I need to keep it down because my boyfriend is sleeping and I'm an awful girlfriend for that. But I get excited when I talk to you guys. I've been reading for half an hour since we last talked. So we have 4 hours and a half to go. Who would do a 24-hour reading challenge of their own accord? I was influenced by YouTube. Because otherwise, I don't know what was going on in my head when I decided to do this. Am I being dramatic here? Probably. I don't know. I just fell asleep while sitting on my butt. Like almost standing. How can you do that? I literally drooped and then I woke up. The whole book is an epilogue. Nothing actually happens, but happy. I'm really happy I read it. I'm a bit sad that there are no more adventures with Rhysand and Feyre. We have 3 more hours left. We gotta read another book. Let's choose. These are the options. Now, we're gonna go for the shortest one. Love on the Brain. Sweet rom-com. I was actually interested in reading another one of Ellie Hazelwood's books. Let's see if this makes me giggle and squeal and kick my feet in the air. Because I feel like if any book can do that, it's an Ellie Hazelwood book. So I did read one chapter before falling asleep. I don't know for how long exactly I've been sleeping, probably an hour and a bit. This is how much is left off the challenge. Honestly, I do not have the strength of adding an hour right now. So you are going to have to forgive me for the slip up. Let's go back to reading. I feel a bit more energized now, I'm not gonna lie. I read 2 chapters and I already know who the MMC is and what's going to happen, but I can tell you how excited I am about it. It doesn't bother me one bit because I feel like Ellie Hazelwood's books have this spark about them. Like, it doesn't even matter if I know what's going to be about. It's still going to be giggly and fun to read. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm barely reading compared to the speed I had before when listening to the audiobook. I have only 38 minutes left, which is not that much, and I've only read 42 pages. Yeah, my speed is a joke. I don't know what to tell you. It's just, it has the same feeling as The Love Hypothesis, and I'm sure it's going to get giggly and worthy of feet kicking in the air, but I don't think that's going to happen in this video. Finally, I do not recommend this to anyone. I only read about 80 pages from Love on the Brain, so I don't yet have an opinion, but I think I like it. It's a fluffy romance. I kind of know the vibe. I am kind of excited that I managed to read 4 books and a bit during this challenge. What can I say? It was hard and, well, we had a few hiccups along the way. That is true. But you have already forgiven me, okay? What did this challenge teach me? Well, staying awake for 24 hours, it's not very fun. Another thing I realized is that, okay, I can read fast. I can read very fast with audiobooks. Going through many books really quickly is very, very exciting and rewarding. But at the same time, at some point, you get bored because you're not reading at your own pace. You are forcing it. With Love on the Brain, I started to understand, like, hey, I gotta take a break because I wanna enjoy it. You know what I mean? I am sort of tired of this genre. I want something with more depth and maybe a thriller, maybe some historical fiction. I need something more realistic. You know what I mean? And intricate, if that makes any sense. So that's what I crave with my next books for sure. I feel like this challenge was a success. I'm not gonna read anything today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, for sure.